Hello learners, today I am going to explain the next problem, that is a string ending with AB. So in the previous video we have already learnt about string ending with ABB. So today we are moving to the next topic, that is string ending with AB. Yeah, let's go to them. So the problem is like this: accept strings of A's and B's ending with AB. So tell me, at first what we have to write? Yes, we have to write alphabets, correct? So sigma equals to A, B. And then what we have to write? We have to write languages. So we need string ending with AB. So we can write AB, or we have string ending with AB. At the beginning we can have anything, right? So A B B, B A B, or B B A B, A B A B, anything, but it should ends with AB, that's it. So after writing sigma and L, at first I am showing you transition diagram and then I will jump into the next step, same like the previous video. Okay, so at first let's write the transition diagram. So here we have two symbols, right? If we have two symbols, we have to write three states, right? So we have two symbols, that is Q0 and then Q1, and then we have Q2. This is the final state. So Q0 on A, it should move to next state Q1. Q1 on B, it should move to last state Q2. So now here for Q0, if it gets A, it is moving to next state. So what will happen if it gets B here? If it gets B here, same like previous problem, it should be there in the state Q0 only. So BAB. If it gets BAB, it is like this. And here if it gets B, it is there in Q2. And what if it gets A here? So if it gets A here, it should be there in this state only. Why? Because let's take it as B A A B. If it gets A B at the end, it should goes to final state. So yeah, take this example, A B, right? So this is perfect. And now what to do with Q2 if it gets AB in the Q2 state? So if it gets AB, like let us take, if it gets BAA, string shouldn't get accepted, right? So B A it should not get accepted. Or what to do if it like this, A B. So A B. What to do if we get A here? So if we get A here, what to do is it should move to the previous state. Why? Let's check here. We get A here, A B B. It's perfect now. So now what to do if we get B here? So if we get B here, it should move to the first state only. Why? Because at the end we need, let's take it like A B B. Okay, it should get accepted, right? So let's check whether our transition diagram is proper or not. So if it gets A, it is moving to next state. If we get A again, it will be there in this state only. If we get B here, it is moving to Q2, final state. And again if it get B, it should move to the initial state, that is Q0. And then if it gets A, it is moving to Q1. And then if it gets B, it is moving to Q2, final state. So the string gets accepted. And then we can write the transition diagram for this one, right? So this is one step. And the second step, what we can do, we can write the transition table at first, and with the help of transition table we have to write transition diagram. So what we have to do, we have to write symbols AB here and Q0, that is epsilon, Q1 that is going to accept epsilon, that is going to accept A, and Q2 that is going to accept B. Correct? So how to write this? What we have to do? Here we have Q0 is the no symbol accepting state, right? Q0 is no symbol accepting state, which means no symbol means epsilon, right? So Q1 is the string ending with A. Q1, right? Q2 is ending with A, B. We have to take it like this, okay? So here we have epsilon and then A and then, here ending with AB, right? So we have to write it like A, B here. So epsilon, A and AB. Now we have to check. We have to take the multiplication of these two and multiplication of these two, okay? So epsilon into A. Is there any string ending with epsilon A? No, right? So we have to cancel out the first term and check whether is there any string that is ending with A. Yes, we have this state, that is Q1, that is ending with A. So what we have to do is we have to write it like this. Q0 on A, it is moving to Q1. Let's check whether it is correct or not in the transition diagram. Does Q0 on A moving to Q1? Yes. So the first one is right. Now multiply these two, that is epsilon into B. Is there any string state that is accepting or ending with epsilon B? No. Cancel out first term and check whether is there any state that is ending with or accepting B? No. We have to cancel out this one too. Now what we have to write? We have to write the initial state only. So that is Q0 only. And then we have A into A. So A into A. Is there any state that is accepting A? If we have only A and if we have A, then we shouldn't write this. At first we have to cancel out and then we have to check whether any state that is accepting A. Yeah, that is Q1. Write it like this. And then AB. Is there any state that is accepting AB? Yes. Which one? That is state Q2. Write it here. And then check. Is there any state that is accepting ABA? Is there any state accepting ABA? No. Cancel out the first term. Is there any string that is accepting BA? No. Cancel out second term. Is there any state that is accepting A? Yes. That is state Q1. Then we have ABB. Is there any state that is accepting ABB? No. BB? No. B? No. So what we have to do? We have to take the initial state same as this one. So we have to write initial state here also. Now you can write new transition diagram. Since we already wrote the transition diagram, I am checking whether the transition diagram is correct like this, okay? So here if we get A on Q0, it is moving to state Q1. It's right. This one is right. If we get B on Q0, it will be staying in the same state Q0. Yeah, this is also correct. And then if we get A on Q1, it should be there in the same state. Is it right? Yes, it is in the same state Q1. So this one is also correct. So when we get B on state Q1, it should move to next state, that is Q2. Yes, it is moving to next state Q2. This is also right. And when Q2 gets A, it should move back to Q1. Q2 on A is moving back to Q1. So it is right. And Q2 on B, it is moving back to Q0. Q2 on B, it is moving back to Q0. So for ending with AB, I feel sometimes you might wrote the wrong transition diagram sometimes. So it is better to follow this step and then writing the transition diagram, because this will be correct only for ending with ABB. Okay, so if we get something like starting with AB or substring ABB, then we have to check whole term by taking some elements one by one. So if we get ending with AB, ABB, ACB or anything, we can use this step. Okay, so we have solved the string ending with AB problem. Thank you.